Good morning, baby. It's the Doug Rising Show. Well, the Doug Rising Show. Huh? The Doug Rising Show. I'm Doug Rice. And then, the band would come in, it would fill up. How you doing? Wake up! Yeah. Hebrews, Negroes everywhere in the United Snakes of America. Good morning! 6:41 in the morning on the 15th of June. Doug Rice! Don't drop your phone. How you doing? Took yesterday off. Decided to just let Tuesday slide. So that I could come in today with some new material. Some hot shit. Yeah, well, I just took a break. Whatever. Looking at the news. Boy, I tell you. It's getting worse. And we know the show. We know the format. We know what I do. What I do is pretty simple. I talk about black news every day. I encourage Hebrews to get that goddamned grin off your faces. And I bring receipts. I give you reason not to smile. And then I go on about my damn day. Anyway, so I hope everybody's doing well. Welcome one and all Wednesday. What do we got? Well, we got some shit. Look, folks, you know the drill. You know what I do. I get on here and I talk to you for a few minutes and then I go over black news and I give you reasons not to fucking smile. Today we're gonna hit an interesting topic. It's gonna be interesting because I need to know. We need to address cause and effect, reasons. What the fuck is going on? Well, after careful collaboration with my moderator, Katrina, we've come up with a topic, today's topic. And I'm going to tell you that it's an answer to the question. Today's topic, my friends, my brothers, my sisters, Hebrews! Today's topic is the answer. And here it is. Are you ready? It's the sun. You need to hear it again. Let me roll through it just one more time. It's the sun. It's the answer to all the problems. It's the reason why things are going the way they are. You ask yourself every day you wake up. I know you do. What's wrong with them? The fuck's going on? Why are they so in their goddamn feelings? Shit. It's the sun. I figured it out. Yes, through observation, living experience, and just sitting down thinking about it. What is it that's making them go insane? It's the sun. Yeah, it's the sun. It's the sun. I mean, the sun, it's up there. You know, this. Yeah. Listen, I'm 56. How old are you, right? The sun seems to have made some adjustments. And I didn't get a memo. See, look, folks, that sun I remember was yellow. That's what color the sun was. It was yellow. It was a bright yellow sun. I used to draw this shit in kindergarten. I used to wear out yellow crayons, trying to put the sun beaming up in the corner down through the house. Everybody does it, right? Have you looked at the sun lately? Have any of you taken notice of what the sun is doing and what they are doing in defense of what the sun is doing to them. Now look, not only are they working on the outer layers of this planet, slowly whittling away, creating holes, creating magnetic shifts, all of these things. And then you couple that with the sun appearing to go from a beautiful yellow. I love the fucking yellow of the sun. Now the sun in the sky is white. It's white. The light is brighter. The sun is brighter. And look, I live out here in Arizona. If you don't know, the weather is losing its mind all over the world, then you're watching too much fucking Lizzo. Okay? Floods, earthquakes, that ain't half the shit. The rain has closed Yosemite National Park under the caldera. Every entrance, every exit closed as of yesterday. As the very earth vibrates in relation to what the sun is doing. And folks, if the sun is causing the earth to create storms and earthquakes and volcanoes and all this shit, what's it doing to people who don't have protection from the sun? Wouldn't they also get a little energized? But for those of us with enough melanin in our systems, melanin, folks, I don't know what to tell you. You need to hear what I'm saying. And what are they doing? What are they doing as a reaction to the sun turning whiter? Well, they're trying to spray shit all over the sky to mask that new white light. Folks, look, it's the sun. It's the sun. Nothing else has changed. I'm serious. Nothing else has changed. There's no other aspect on this planet that's changed. Everybody's still as crazy as they are. Everybody's still doing all the shit they used to do. We're still changing and moving and shaking and earning and dying and living and birthing and all the shit. But the only thing that changed the entire world view is that sun is getting white. And they know it. And it's indicative of something either approaching it, something is causing the sun to change. And they can't get away from it. They're digging holes. They're creating caves, deep underground military bunkers, filling it with people trying to protect and preserve themselves and their way of life, a way of life that has evidently been determined to end. And I say that with all candor. I talked to Detrina about this. She kind of agreed. Let's just take God out of the equation for a moment. If individuals who are atheists are listening, let's just say you're right. Well, if we look at what's happening to the society that seems to be losing its mind the most on this planet, you'd almost determine that nature has made a decision. And nature abhors a vacuum, and there is a vacuum within this global society. And so it will either be filled or eliminated. Now, put God back into the equation, and again, I go back to it being the sun. The sun is what's doing it. The sun is causing the madness. They can't escape it. There's not enough sunblock. There's just not enough protection. They lack the melanin needed. And so they are driven mad. If you don't believe me, take a look at the stats. Why are these individuals so hell-bent on their whiteness? Why is caucasity the order of the day? Why are they invigorated into action, trying to save themselves from replacement? Look, folks, nobody's trying to replace anybody. I think they may be getting baked out of existence. Shit, if I was a white person, I'd probably be nervous as hell too. I mean, you better understand what's happening to the sun. If you don't believe me, do a comparison. Do it in your mind if you're old enough. UV rays, all these things, I can't even imagine what it might be doing to individuals devoid of the melanin needed to protect themselves. And as the sun gets brighter and whiter, stronger and longer, these individuals will go more and more insane. This prophecy continues to pour toward them in buckets of truth and reality. It's my recommendation that Hebrews, Negroes, you and I, steer clear of these individuals who more likely have no idea what's happening to them. Protect yourselves. Keep your head on a swivel. Maintain focus and do it with a serious countenance. Await the kingdom seriously. Please don't await the kingdom with a shit-eating grin on your faces. It's an insult to how you got here. All right, that's it. It's the sun. Don't tell them we told them. All right, let's go. All right. You know, I was gonna get into some other shit, but tap the screen. Detrina has told me to ask you all to tap the screen. I understand that it helps in algorithmic activity. Don't know what that means, but it sounds kind of cool. Thanks so much. I'm Doug Rice, 6:53 in the morning. You're on your way to work. I know. You're ready to go, right? Right? You're getting dressed. You got me, set up on the bed with the speaker all the way up. You don't got to watch me. And I know damn well you can hear me. It's the sun. Keep that in mind. As you go about your day, remember that you are protected. Natural protection just guarding you day and night. Do nothing. Go about your day. But understand there are those about you that are not protected, that feel those cosmic rays penetrate the epidural layers of unprotected skin, creating confusion, fear, a sense of dread. Because we cannot recognize what is going on in the minds of those around us, it is best for you to protect yourself. Keep your head on a swivel and that goddamn grin off your faces. Let's continue. All right, black news. That's what we do. I peruse the black news. Now, look, I know what day it is. Oh, Jesus. Is it that day? I don't know. Oh, my God. How many days? How many times? How long do I have to hear about this fucking Juneteenth? Listen to me. It's right up there with Kwanzaa and the first black anything. That's about how many damns I give about Juneteenth. And I hope, I pray, Hebrews understand there is no man-made holy day. You out of your fucking minds? Celebrate this shit at your own peril. But I'll be damn glad when it's over. All right, black news. 6:55 in the morning, 7 a.m. I know you're about to get in your car and drive. What, you got a 40-minute or so? I'll get you right. I'll get that fucking grin off your face before you get to work, I promise. Shall we? All right, so here we go. Black news, you know what I do. I just look up two terms, two words, black news. That's it. It's not rocket science. I'm not reinventing the wheel, although I could. But black news right there in Microsoft Bing kind of gives me what I need need to review. I need to give it to you. I need you to understand why you should not smile. First, you don't know what's smiling back at you. A smile is an invitation for conversation. A smile is an invitation for interaction. A smile says, come on, talk to me. You're welcome. Let me explain. You are Negroes, Hebrews, set apart. You're not even supposed to be in the vicinity of individuals to see their faces. You are a people of special possession, enslaved through circumstance and prophecy by God Almighty, soon to be delivered from this penal colony for Negroes, made for us, by us. So there's no reason to smile. Not a goddamn thing is funny. Let me prove it. All right, so here we go. A lifetime of burden. Older black adults die from air pollution 3 times the rate of white adults, study finds. Okay, there's that. Oh, fuck. All right, social media empowers a generation of Americans about Juneteenth and black history in this god-awful place. Tell me something. Who told you to take pride in the struggle of black people here? Who told you it should be a thing? That it'd be a multi-billion-dollar industry, that the black struggle, civil rights movement, and all the things that happen to brothers and sisters in this country be profited from? Have you lost your fucking minds? In celebrating any of this nonsense, you do a disservice not just to yourself, but to those that come before you that would look at you with odd wonderment how you could even begin to celebrate your time here. What are you doing? You suddenly like it here? You just fucking like it here. Is that what? Seriously? What do they got to do to you to prove to you that they don't like you here? I mean, as much as they open their mouth and run it ad infinitum about equal rights and how much they love us, they still maintain a healthy murder rate that does not subside. And if one gets in front of us just scared enough, armed to the teeth with a badge, they might put over 100 and some odd bullets in us, perhaps even in an enclosed space, perhaps, I don't know, a hospital. Maybe, I don't know, the proof in the pudding is the individual that'll drive 200 miles to make the point of how much Negroes mean to them and end 10 lives on a Saturday while they shop. Don't you feel welcome in this place? And you have the unmitigated gall to determine that you will celebrate a goddamn day made up by us in this place. Can you be serious? You're joking. Well, I'm going to need some coffee on that. Folgers ends a sentence quite nicely. I don't think that's usable. We'll figure it out. All right, continue. Don't celebrate Juneteenth. Don't celebrate anything in this country. Are you out of your mind? This close to deliverance. This close to getting the fuck out of here. And suddenly now you want to get fucking comfortable? Seriously? I mean, you know, tell me something. The trajectory the country seems to be taking, how welcome do you think Reverend Senator Warnock will be when the likes of Marjorie Taylor Greene and her ilk decide to show their right-wing faces, empowered by a vote supported by the very Negroes they wish to eliminate? Dear God, the madness. And the only thing that'll prove what I'm saying is time. That's it. You'll understand what they want. Where do you think this is headed? Do you think this is headed to a kumbaya moment? Let's continue. All right, Juneteenth. Hey. like it. All right, let me see. What Black One Direction fans feel about activism. I don't care. I'm trying to find black news. You know how it goes, right? Sometimes it's sometimes it's thick, sometimes it's thin. I get a lot of Black Bear stuff, Black Sea stuff. I get Kardashians dressed in black dresses. I get everything. Except black news, which is what I'm looking for. All right, let's do this, a Black Bear. What is this? Juneteenth grows in popularity, drawing on black culture history? God damn. Civil rights, father. They got Martin Luther King. From MLK to Obama, the advancers for civil rights were driven by their fatherhood and dreams of a better life for their own. And then in the 70s, the Nixon administration determined once, black empowerment and black unity was the number one threat voiced by Hoover, they would just infuse black communities with drugs, break up black families. That's what they felt when they looked at Martin Luther King's fatherhood back then. They were so inspired, they said, let's destroy the black family. Disingenuous motherfuckers. And now you gotta put a headline on this shit to paint it real pretty. Make like you really want black people to be furthered. And you got nerve to grin. All right, let's continue. Drift. All right, as racism laws stifle black history and humanity, Juneteenth rings bittersweet. Does it, though? Does it? Jesus Christ, I don't get it. All right, I'm just looking for the news, folks. What is this? Hundreds march in Bronzeville to bring attention to murdered and missing black women in Chicago. Now, there's a topic. Why do you think they're taking black women? What, do you think they're exotic? No, they're not exotic. Think they're taking them for a better life? They'd go willingly, right? I mean, who wouldn't, right? Why do you think they are just pilfering black women? Why do you think us? I'm going to tell you again, that HELOC gene, that cell that doesn't die, that continues to self-replicate, they found so long ago, they are looking for that again. And they found HELOCs all over the place. You guys do some research. They're clipping and taking black women. All the things that black women provide, that Hebrew women provide, they need, and they'll take it come hell or high water. And I will tell you, there's a lot of smiling involved in these abductions. A lot of smiling. Too much. Too much invitation for close proximity and abduction. I wish you would simply use your minds and the connective tissue between the acceptability of a smile, the welcomeness, and correlate that with the women who are missing in our communities in droves, and understand if they had just been on their guard a little bit, perhaps, maybe we'd make a dent in the numbers. I don't know. I'm sorry, but my God, murdered and missing. All right. Anyway, I cannot get away from Juneteenth. We can get skin cancer. Dermatologists talk sunscreen for black, brown people. Dermatologists say when buying sunscreen, it's best for people of color for keywords such as broad spectrum, because, well, lower spectrums don't really reach us. What the fuck are you talking about? All right, folks, pickings are slim. Should have went over this shit. Well, look, it's 7:04. I started a little bit late. I feel good. I think we've got enough. What do you think? I think, you know what's happening. You know they're losing their minds. They're doing shit to protect themselves. They're in touch with their caucasity. Every day it grows worse and will continue to do so. You have to ask yourself what you're looking at. You have to consider the players and what they're doing. And I got to ask you, do you feel the danger? Because if you don't, maybe you should be a little bit more attentive, because it's out there. It's out there. It's going to be more intense as the sun grows whiter and the kingdom draws closer. But 7:05, I think I feel good. I don't want to talk about Black Adam. I don't want to talk about the same shit I talked about. I just wanted you to know it's the sun. Now get the hell to work. Drive safe. Be safe. Be on your P's. Be on your Q's. Maintain discipline. And, we'll see you tomorrow. All right, gotta go. You guys have a good day. Wait. Hold on. It is hump day. Shit! Hump day. Listen. You're about to walk in the office. I know. You're getting dressed and you're prepared. And as the days progress, the office atmosphere gets a little more and more awkward. You experiment in walking about without a grin on your face, and you see the results. You understand why this is good advice. But today, halfway through the month, as you glide toward the middle of the year, you want to pay particular attention, because feelings are about to get hurt. Lies are going to get exposed, and it's going to get real interesting. So what do I advise? Well, as usual, I got to tell you, you're going to be out there, and I know you got to be out there. It's just advisable. Walk about like you have a purpose. Go from point A to point B with assuredness and certainty. But more than that, if your countenance must be seen, do yourself the protective favor. Get that goddamned grin off your faces! There. Doesn't that feel better? Good morning.